Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the South. More specifically, today we are in Atlanta, Georgia, and even more specifically than that, we are here at the Oddities Museum. Now, the Oddities Museum came from an Oddities shop known as Rainy Day Revival, an amazing oddity shop. I first came in contact with them during when I would go to Oddities and Curiosities, the Oddities and Curiosities Expo, which, by the way, I've not made it to one this year. I don't think I need to start going back to the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. Always have a good time there. But nevertheless, met the good folks from Rainy Day Revival at the Oddities and Curiosities Expo, and they actually, for a year, they did a traveling sideshow that traveled with the Oddities and Curiosities Expo, and it was pretty amazing. It was always a really spectacular show. Some really great oddities, a lot of mutant animals and things like that. But about I think a year to 2 years ago, they opened up this new location, the Oddities Museum. Over here, they still do have an oddity shop in Little Five Points here in Atlanta. But a year and a half ago, they went from being an oddity shop to being a full-blown museum, the Oddities Museum. And I was here the day they opened. They let me film a few things, get a little sneak peek, but I've actually been granted permission to do a full video here, to do a full filming session, which I'm really excited about, because it is one of the greatest collections out there as far as oddities go. So please follow me. Out front, I have this statue here of like a general of some sort. Now, they actually do supply props to movies, so a lot of stuff they have may have been in movies. No idea if this had been in any particular movie or not, but a very convincing statue there with the head chopped off. And I'm being joined today by Bob, who volunteers here at the Oddities Museum. And you've been in my videos before, at least part of you.
That's tennis ball.
Yeah, this is actually tennis ball. It's the talking tennis ball. We go to the puppetry museum at one point.
Yeah, we saw Rudolph puppets. Yeah, and we went to a pizza place that was served
we got served by robots. So good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
You're going to give me a little tour here of the Oddities Museum?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm volunteered here, and there's some cool stuff I want to show you.
All right, awesome. Let's go in. All right, so yeah, we have the Oddities Museum, obscure props. It says buy some weird stuff. All right, and here we are. Oh yeah, just take it in for a second. All right, so we enter here through the gift shop. Now, I mentioned Rainy Day Revival, the oddity shop. That is actually no longer Little Five Points. It's actually been all come together here. So we have the oddity shop and the museum as well. Now, this is the temporary exhibit area. As you can see, it was temporarily a Halloween exhibit. Of course, I'm sad now that Halloween is over. I'm trying to get my mind flipped to Christmas, but this brings it all back here. Love all the vintage plastic Halloween molds here. The owl, the teacher there. I got my lobotomy at the Oddities Museum. That paper mask. Look at all these paper masks. That is so cool.
And I think those haunted houses up there are among the rarest.
Oh, okay, yeah,
in the collection.
The mold haunted house. Those are really cool. Oh man, I would love to just decorate my house with this. Look at that black cat there. Also, there's a gory dead kangaroo. Apparently, that's not a real kangaroo. That is a movie prop from some movie where they shot a kangaroo, I guess. I don't know. Did you know what movie it is? Or?
I don't know. It was probably something about poachers, right?
Oh yeah. I was wondering if it was that Kangaroo Jack with
I don't know.
the rapping kangaroo.
I think we acquired it after its star turn.
Okay, so,
yeah,
it had already been a movie star before it wound up here. Oh, look at these old trick or treat bags. And I love these. This is I remember these from my childhood. These skeletons.
I love this one up here. The little ghosts on it.
Oh yeah, that bag with the ghosts peeking out. Then the black cat. Yeah, I think probably not this exact same one, but I remember my mom had like one of these that you would get out every year and like put on the front door and put it away at the end of the Halloween season. Oh, this is a jointed goblin. The word goblin used to have more broad connotations than it does today. Yeah, the goblin jack-o'-lantern. Oh yeah, so many super spooky skeletons here. Yeah, this is amazing, this stuff. You know, stuff's made of like paper, so it is amazing someone kept up with it, kept track of it, and preserved it. I think it's the witch section. This witch looks familiar for some reason. See, I told you guys, never too late to celebrate Halloween. I think we are. What is today? November 2nd. Oh, I think we had this. I think we had the same black cat as well. Oh wait, this pumpkin here came with a. Apparently, if you buy some double bubble gum, you can get a free giant lighted pumpkin. Yeah, so cool.
Some of them a lot of them predate us, I think.
Oh, is this like a angry pirate? Yeah, look at that. It like pops out. You can actually like string it on your face. I think these are actually the eye holes. That does not give you a lot of peripheral vision. I think I remember when I was a kid, there was like a movement where your mom would like cut the eye holes bigger on the mask.
Oh, right.
So you could you wouldn't get hit by a car when you were trick or
And
treating.
of course, you would just end up with these jagged, sharp
Pointing you in the eyes.
The eye.
Oh yeah, look at these masks, where you can just be some sort of like, I don't even know, just some sort of ugly guy. All the vintage pumpkins. Oh man, I wish Halloween could just last all year. Oh, I love the little happy ghost there.
Yeah.
With a big smile while he's holding the skull. All right, so I think we're gonna head directly into the museum itself. And look at just all this here. There's clowns, taxidermy, which is like taxidermy that looks silly or ridiculous. Weird science. Gaffs, clowns, everything I love. The Hall of Strange and Unusual Specimens. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start. I just saw the map and now I'm completely lost.
Our best bet is to go straight
This way. We'll just do it.
Jungle Beast. Exactly.
Okay, this is the Jungle Beast, the king of the jungle, the bear, of course. Oh yeah, look at this. Some of these massive pieces of taxidermy.
Albino deer.
Oh yeah, that's cool. The albino. This is the back end of a moose, I think.
Yes. He's actually relatively small as far as...
Small for a moose. Yeah, but all mooses are relatively large. I love these monkeys here. The see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil monkeys.
This zebra has a little heart marking on the front of his fur, which is kind of an interesting trait.
It's a little, oh yeah. It's got a little heart there. That's cool.
So these are all real with the exception of this rhinoceros is a prop.
The rhinoceros is a prop.
And the skin of this hippopotamus is not real, but his teeth are real.
Okay, so these are real hippopotamus teeth. I watched something on TV maybe it was on YouTube about someone being eaten by a hippopotamus. And not surprisingly, it was horrible.
Yeah. I think they just take you right under and...
Oh yeah, and they just smash you. Like I think there's debate about which animal kills the most people. Hippos kill, as far as like traditionally, just like hunting and killing people. Hippos win. Then of course you get into things like mosquitoes and disease, and then they win. And I do think dogs and horses kill a lot of people too, but in different ways.
Yeah, because there's a lot of them around.
There's a lion.
This lion was eating livestock in an African village. And
okay.
So they had to rid themselves of the lion. Because once they start eating livestock, they
can't stop.
Yeah, exactly.
They say a lot of times that lions that do stuff like that, or lions that even hunt people, it's usually because they're sick or injured or not good at hunting the actual prey that they're supposed to be hunting. Oh yeah, the water buffalo, the wildebeest, and then that giraffe just barely fits in here. Yeah, they got the smaller animals over here in the shells.
There's a cobra and a mongoose over there.
Is it cobra and a mongoose?
Which are kind of
Yeah, there's that cobra. Where's the mongoose at?
There's the mongoose. He might be in a different. We had to keep them separated.
Oh, you had to separate them. I like this as just like it's like a bust of a woodchuck where it's like his shoulders.
He's like a political figure.
There's the martins. Coyote head. Is this what's that? I'm trying to think of this. Is a Wolverine? Yeah. Wolverine. And the beaver. Look how terrifying this raccoon looks. Oh my gosh. And the bird box. There's the taxidermy penguin. You don't see too many of those.
And a lot of these were donated to the museum. You can't really sell or buy many waterfowl and other kinds of
I know there's a lot of rules about birds, and so they would have to be like given or taken from another collection.
This gator is pretty big, and you can see he lost one of his legs while he was still alive, and it healed to a stump.
Oh yeah, you can see right there. Lived a long life after that.
And there's a younger giraffe up there. Slightly derpier.
All right, we'll head back into this room.
The astounding art, pop culture and art section.
What does that say? Shep's five-legged calf. This hat. Look at the dog on the furniture.
Yeah, he's allowed to sit on the furniture. You may notice the mannequin looks strangely like Brad Pitt. I think
maybe inspired by Brad Pitt.
By Brad Pitt.
This couch is interesting. What?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know where it came from. Something about it screams Chinese restaurant, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But the plastic cover being so form-fitted is amazing.
Yeah, I'm always fascinated with like dogs and cats that get taxidermied.
Yeah, we have a whole section of those guys. And we have this chunky little dwarf calf, so...
Chunky little fella. The dwarf calf.
Our first freak that we come to as we go through the museum. And this is a recent acquisition, this pirate who tried to steal something from the gift shop.
Oh yeah, look at these masks. Get the Jolly Green Giant, Easter Bunny Ronald McDonald. There, there's so much to look at. I don't even know what direction to look. That big bear. I see these are different pieces of art here. I do like the fake turkey. Little boy with the arrow through his chest. Wow. Oh, look at that. There's a dog with his head mounted. That's... I've not seen a lot of that.
Give you your weight and a fortune.
Yeah.
It's broken. The only fortune it ever gives is that you're superstitious. This guy came from a mini golf course in New Jersey.
I saw this. They had this in the parade at the little 5 Points Halloween parade. This was going down the street. Man, is this at a New Jersey, a mini golf?
Yeah, he came from a New Jersey mini golf course. I'm not sure exactly where, but I'll show you. We actually have a buzzard with glowing eyes in the next room, and he actually came from the same.
That is pretty great.
Yeah, we had all the volunteers dressed up as devils, and this thing was rotating smoke on the back of a truck. It was pretty good.
That's great.
One of the volunteers has like a mini Dragula, so he has basically a ride-on log.
Oh yeah,
with a coffin on top of it.
It's amazing. Here's some more of that art. It's like baby doll legs. Look at this. Is like Mickey Mouse. I think there's an alligator head in there. I guess that's like Florida personified there. Mickey Mouse mixed with an alligator. Got some other Disney work. Oh, look at this. The scissors in the back. Yeah, just art and oddities around every corner. It's a wonderland in here. Oh, now we're getting into some freaks here. It says four-legged and four-horned sheep or goat. I think that's a sheep by the eyes. I think. I could be wrong. Then how many legs does this little feller have? Six, 7? Well, there's one more. here on his back. I think there's another 8. I think we have a spider cat.
This is the crate that he actually traveled in.
Okay, so this guy traveled like the carnival circuit, the sideshow circuit.
And you can see how they mounted him back. They have a little table leg.
Yeah, like wasn't done very well, like how it was mounted back in the day. Oh yeah, look at, like, you can even tell, like, the heads had like different forms. Like this one is long, and this one looks like a balloon.
And they have rebar holding them.
Oh yeah, so kind of a home taxidermy job.
This guy lived quite a while. He was a beloved pet.
This was a pet. This one didn't travel.
He did not travel. Okay. He was on a farm and was a pet.
It's kind of funny because, you know, a lot of times, you know, with the freak animals, they'll be born on a farm with a deformity like that, and that'll actually be their ticket to, like, having a life, because otherwise they would have just been used for meat. So he lucked out by growing that leg. That's what you want. You know, see, when you're born as a member of the cattle family, you don't want to be born like this. That's too much. That's too much mutation. That'll kill you. But if you can be born with like an arm or a leg coming out of your back, that's your ticket to a good life as a bovine. What is that? This like curly bowl right here?
Yeah, I don't know, but his teeth look a little unusual.
He's got like human teeth. Oh my gosh! Look at all these fish.
Yeah, those are Korean fish market signs for a movie.
Oh, these were featured in a movie.
And you know, one of the things I learned I thought was kind of interesting about fish taxidermy is that generally nowadays they don't actually taxidermy the fish.
Yeah, it's too hard to keep this.
They kind of replicate it with a fiberglass.
Yeah, it's model. More of like it's more than like a taxidermy. It's more of like a replica or like a cat. They're cast. Yeah, exactly. They're cast from the actual fish, so it is an accurate representation of the fish. But
this guy,
I was about to say, this guy looks like he actually is like skin taxidermied.
And he, believe it or not, belonged to Shaquille O'Neal.
Really?
There's a big Watusi head in the other room, which was also from Shaq's collection.
Did Shaq, like, because he was so big, he like collect big animals as well?
I don't know if that's the case, but it makes sense because they're both unusually large pieces.
Yeah, I can't believe how big this fish is here. Are these female bodybuilding trophies?
Yes.
Look at that. Wow. The Marlin up there.
This is a electroshock therapy machine.
Oh, really?
It's actually a quack medical device, so it's not the kind of thing that would, like, you know, shock you into compliance, but more.
Oh, like these electric currents are like gonna cure your
stimulate healing, you know.
Oh, it's a rod, yeah,
whatever. And it was portable, so it would be. It was made by E.J. Rose in 1910, but they made a bunch of quack medical devices like that. This is a restraint chair from Milledgeville Mental Hospital.
Okay. Yes, fish.
The trephination tools for carving a hole in your skull.
Yeah, look at that. Also, I'll pull back a little bit. I just realized some of these pictures are pretty grisly. These are all like, it looks like surgery photos where like doctors are like posing with cadavers.
Is
this like something doctors do?
Medical students would have, you know, a cadaver that a team of students that would work with in the Victorian era, and at the end of their time with, you know, their residency or period at medical school, I'm not sure exactly which period, they would take a portrait with the cadaver. And a lot of times they would do something cheeky or kind of.
You think get a little too cute?
Some of them would have like they would be holding a somber sign that said, you know, "As you are, so will we be," and they're standing. But many of them they used as an opportunity for humor, and there's a book of these photos. But
I'll show them up too close if you want to look. Yeah, Google that if you want to see them, because that actually is pretty fascinating.
It's called the Skeletons, Stiffs, and Skulls, Skeletons, and Stiffs. I think the book is called.
Wow. Some more medical equipment here. I think there's it's like a baby to do CPR on.
Yeah, exactly. And there's in the iron lung is a pregnant woman a dummy for simulating child stuff, I guess. And a whole bunch of babies. If you look in the
is there
in the window?
It's full of baby heads in there. I didn't. Oh my god, that's horrifying.
Yeah, you got embalming machine, I believe.
Yeah, we got some embalming chemicals. This is I guess a skull for morticians to practice on. And you got your makeup kit, make your corpses look nice and realistic. Do you know what this is? This hand?
This is a prosthetic hand.
Okay.
So.
So it's. It actually has like a string you can pull.
Right. So you could.
That's really interesting. And it could probably at least grip. You can at least get a grip on things.
It's a pretty intense amount of force you have to put. So I guess that's what you have to do to be able to grip something effectively. And the tips of the fingers are like wood, I think.
Really, that's an interesting piece. Oh yeah, we got some other prosthetics here. Arms and legs there on the wall. Some chopped up human bodies out here.
Yeah, that's obviously props.
Those are some props. No, these are not props. These are some. Looks like a chicken, like an inside of a chicken there.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh yeah, look at that. Little baby doll that smokes cigarettes. It's not good for babies. These are interesting pieces. These are apparently promotional items given out by drug companies, but they're meant to look like little figurines that embody different ailments. There's anxiety and depression. There's anxiety and depression where someone's eating their hand. And up here there's one showing hemorrhoids, where the guy's sitting on a bed of nails. I always love these anatomical statues there. Where you can take the guts out and look around inside. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I got a super spooky skeleton. And these are all like dental tools or teeth. Oh man, going to the dentist is horrible. There you can see the anatomical displays with the babies inside. We'll ignore that bloody coat hanger up there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these are interesting. Bloodless circumcision tool. Yikes. The alien autopsy. He's got this comic book covering up his genitals.
So we'll never know.
We'll never know. It's Here's a prosthetic ear with glasses. So this is made for a World War II soldier. I'm looking at this. I'm trying to figure out. Now, did they put the fake ear on so that they could hold those glasses, or is the purpose of the glasses to hold the ear on? I'm not sure. So here are the jars of fun.
The wet specimens.
Wet specimens. So yeah, some of these are like mutants. Like it looks like a Siamese. Is that a horse maybe? That one.
They might be sheep.
Maybe sheep, yeah.
Or pigs. I don't know. They have hooves.
They have hooves. This is cool. This is Ripley, the two-headed turtle. Said this traveled with a sideshow, lived for 17 years. Sideshow out of Oklahoma called the Funny Farm. Oh, yeah, look at the pig nurse there. And over here is the Circus of Freaks. This collection is amazing. I don't even know where to start. See a lot of two-headed calves of different varieties and persuasions. Now, some of these are apparently very new. This is the owner of the museum has had some of these really nice ones, these more recent animals preserved, but some of these are more classic antiques, like this one here. Yeah, I think they may have more two-headed calves here than I've seen anywhere else on public display.
This one has an eye on the back of his head, Jacob.
Oh my gosh! Oh my God.
Process that
let me go ahead and show the front again, and then come back around. So he's man, that is interesting because he almost looks like kind of a person face.
He's also suffering from a little bit of taxidermy, I think.
Taxidermy. But yeah, let's see if you can see the eyeball on the back of his head. Oh man, this poor guy had some things going on. You can see the wall of carnival punks here, where these would be like knocked down. There is a woolly booger, or Asquatch, as it's known in some circles. Oh, this clown is wearing a Genesee beer button. Genesee beer is actually, I know this because Jen used to live in Rochester. Genesee beer is a beer that's brewed in Rochester, New York. We actually used to go eat at the brewery. I'd say this is one of the more amazing pieces I've seen so far. This is Jenny, the two-legged horse. And you see that this horse was actually on display in life. And according to this brochure here, she could walk on her back, 2 legs, stand straight up. Seems like a very young horse. Well, I don't know. It could be like a miniature horse. So I don't know. That's a pretty remarkable. A sideshow superstar there, and the tiger is moving right there. And notice these are down here, just like being used as like part of the display. This is actually like the cabinets that a magician would cut their assistant in half with. Isn't that right, Tiger? And through here, these are Victorian miniature taxidermy. These would actually be used as carnival prizes. And so what this is they used real fur of real animals, but they made like miniature versions. So it's taxidermy kind of in a way that you're using real animal fur to make animals. You're just making smaller versions. And this is what you would have won at like a carnival. So the prizes back then were way better. Now you get like a 2-cent stuffed axolotl or something. These were also popular as carnival prizes. The carnival chalkware here. Yeah, you used to get some high quality stuff at the carnival. It was worth studying up on those games and trying to win something. Look at this clown head. Yeah, up there, witness Ripley the Amazing Two-Headed Turtle. We saw him in his jar. That would have been for the sideshow he traveled with. So this is an antique collection of freak animals, and this is absolutely amazing. This is the one-of-a-kind wonders of nature. So these animals were on display. They were in a trailer that they would charge money to open them up and see the animals. And you see these animals here are actually the same animals that are on the banner. So this would have been the original banner used to display them. So don't miss old 8-Leg Pete. And there's old 8-Leg Pete right there. Let's see, who else we got? We got Nubbins. Nubbins, the little horse. There's Nubbins. There is the two-headed goat. And that's the two-headed goat. And apparently the two-headed goat was originally alive. It was displayed in life, which is very rare for an animal that is that profoundly deformed to actually be able to perform. But you can tell, like, it's not a baby. It's not a newborn. That is a at least a juvenile-sized goat. So apparently the story is that the police actually seized it for being inhumane, and then it died in the police's care. So apparently the police didn't take very good care of it, and led to the downfall of the goat. Did we get them all here? Oh, there's a two-headed calf with 3 ears. That would be one of them.
The two-headed calf with 3 ears. Actually, we just have his head.
Oh, okay.
It's in the next room.
All right, we'll see the two-headed calf with 3 ears later. That's coming up. Oh my gosh! But yeah, look at all these. Look at all these deformed cows. Again, this one looks a little older because you can see its deformity is that it has 3 legs growing out of its back. So yeah, you see that those ones can actually get a little older. These These ones here lived possibly short lives. And then, so which calf is this referring to? It says this calf lived to be 2 months old.
I'm not sure which one that is. I think it might be this
one here.
Guy.
Says that he lived to be 2 months old and nursed from his mother. Yeah, actually that makes sense because this one looks a little healthier than some of the others. Wow. And just look at this, just around the collection. Just so many creepy things. The different clowns. The dapper lion. This is the gaff taxidermy case. Gaff is kind of a term for like a fake item, like something that's artificially made to look like something else, like the jackalope, essentially a jackrabbit that has had deer antlers placed on it that looks oddly like a real creature. The woolly booger or Asquatch is a deer's rear end made to look like a face. Like the bear head with human teeth is particularly amazing. Look at the shrunken head. You got a variety of Fiji mermaids there. The face. Yeah, I especially love. I have a special love for Fiji mermaids. I love all kind of gaffs. I just love the idea of these creatures. Look at the manfish, the head in a box, a duck with 2 bodies but 1 head, and this is they call it pickled punk, where they have like a rubber baby in a jar, like with some deformity. And here's some of the more modern pieces. This is a calf with a cleft palate. Another one there, very unfortunate deformities, and there is what it looks like inside the skull. And this is Dick the Clown. This is really cool because this was, I actually mentioned that they had the traveling sideshow with the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. This was part of that. The narrative of their sideshow involved an evil clown when the owner Jeremy was touring.
So this is
yeah, we're gonna get a private showing here. This is oh my gosh, look at this. Could this be the world's most disturbing animatronic? What?
He's from a barbecue restaurant, so
a barbecue restaurant.
He must have had a corn or something in front of him, or I don't know.
Oh my gosh, is he made from a real pig?
He seems wooden.
Oh my!
You can hear his jaw clacking. It sounds like he's smacking his lips.
But he's like Pan the goat god, but he's a pig. And,
I know.
Oh, I could watch this all day. This is
disturbingly realistic. You can actually see his ribs.
These ribs. I guess he needs
pork ribs.
He needs to eat. He needs to eat the ribs of other pigs so that you can't see his ribs anymore. Oh my goodness! I might just stop making videos now because I don't think anything I find will ever be as amazing as this. Nom 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 nom. And some more masks here, including this creepy creature. Oh, there's this 6 foot tall man eating chicken. I saw the 6 foot tall man eating chicken, and it was like nothing you could ever imagine. Unfortunately, it's not here today. But this is a taxidermy section. Of course, taxidermy is when you taxidermy something and it just ends up not looking quite right. It has almost a derpy look to it. Like this derpy fox here. Chaos reigns. Some derpy weasels. Oh, this poor little derpy creature. Yeah, here's some serious taxidermy. I always feel like cat mounts never quite look right. Something about the cat's face is just very hard to capture in taxidermy. Apparently it's also hard to capture a fox properly. Oh my god, you poor derpy creatures. Oh, this guy. There's the creepy doll case. Look at all these different marionettes. Look at that little baby that crawls on all fours. And that is one of those symbol monkeys. Look down to his very skeleton. When I was a child, I had a very specific fear of these things, and this doesn't help. So come back out here to this section and look at this. This entire thing is pieces of metal found in a cow's stomach. Cows just eat tons of metal, apparently. We are now entering the Hall of Strange and Unusual Specimens. I would have thought we were already there, but apparently it's just getting started. Got lots of unusual specimens in here. Got the albino groundhog, albino squirrel. That's a deer's antler. Look how lumpy it is. And that's a deer's foot. It stepped on a little toy tire and it grew into its leg. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! This is what happens if when rodents don't wear down their teeth. You can see it sticking out there. And this is particularly fascinating. This is one of the best pieces here, I think. This is a real-life jackalope. Of course, we saw the jackalope gaff, but this is a disease that rabbits get that causes horns to grow out of their heads. It's more ghoulish and terrifying than an actual jackalope. It seriously looks like like there's some sort of alien entity or symbiote growing out of them. Some of the deformed skulls here. And you can see the real unicorn. It's actually a goat. And the button there, I believe, in the living unicorn. So there was a gentleman that bred unicorns. He found a way to alter goats. He had a process that he would do on newborn goats to turn them into unicorns. And some of the unicorns actually traveled with the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus. I remember seeing that on commercials as a kid. I never got to see the live ones, but I was like, Mom, take us to see the real unicorn. And these are some very old oddities. This is from 1900. This Cyclops horse. That is a horse. That is a two-faced calf from 1898. Oh, yeah. I already thought there was a lot of two-headed calves here. Just look at all of these. Just an overabundance of two-headed calves. Oh, this one's a sheep. Look at this one. It's just like a lump. See the Cyclops goat there. Kind of a haunting type creature. And there's a lot occurring in this particular case. This is Fluffy, the Cyclops lamb. I think I actually bought a plush of Fluffy from there when they had their sideshow traveling. Oh my gosh, another cycloptic lamb. Notice the cycloptic animals. They come in some very, very unusual formations. This is Bubbles, the dwarf calf. This apparently is the three-eared from the what was that called?
One-of-a-kind wonders.
The one-of-a-kind wonders, yeah. And look at this. These are Victorian deformed domestic pets. This is a kitten. Look how it's standing up. Look at its eyes. Oh my gosh, I love cats. I don't know if I'd want a cat that looked like that. This is Beefcake, the bulldog calf. He's pretty cute. Yeah, look at this one here. And then this is a Siamese pig, which I don't know if I can show that face, but it seriously looks like a little 8-legged goblin. Bob was saying this is the original case that this two-headed calf was traveled in. And you can see some very homemade taxidermy of the big stitches there. Just amazing to think about where this calf may have traveled to, the adventures that it may have been on. Oh yeah, look at the face. That is something, I don't know, but these mutant lambs, there's almost some weird like humanness that comes to their faces. This is basically like a living demigorgon. Like, look, it's two goats into one horrific mouth with tongues. Oh man, oh dear. And this is the Victorian pet section. These are all preserved pets where someone has a beloved animal and they preserve them in taxidermy form. I'd often wondered about doing this, with my pets, if it would be like a heartwarming tribute or more of a ghoulish reminder. I don't know. I think it shows the love that people had for their animals. They would have them preserved so they could go on forever. There's a French bulldog there, a little Yorkshire Terrier. It's a cute little beagle. And look at this happy guy. Oh, this is a Victorian Yorkshire Terrier in a box with birds. Bob was saying kind of maybe the idea, maybe he liked chasing birds when he was alive. Oh, this is a Victorian Rat Terrier. That is might be the most taxidermy piece of taxidermy here. I did not realize that was a dog. Oh, look at this snake. Look at his head. It looks like a little. It doesn't look like a snake. It looks like a dragon or some sort of monster. Oh, look at these little cubs here. Some sort of predatory cat. look at these heads. Okay, there's just layers of oddities here. It's crazy. See some super spooky skeletons. Oh, there's a super spooky rhesus monkey skeleton. Oh, yeah, I just got a seal hanging out here on this Victorian couch with a couple of sea turtle shells. Oh my gosh, no, these foxes know about chaos. I get sad when I see taxidermy badgers. I had to throw mine away because I eaten my moths. I see the horse head there. A lot of these are, Bob was telling me, are Oddfellows props, which is a fraternal organization that has rituals. You see the mask they wear, and they apparently have a ritual, an initiation ritual, where you have to talk to a skeleton, and sometimes they would use like a puppet skeleton like this one. But back here, this is an actual skeleton that would be used in an Oddfellows ceremony. So he would be a former Oddfellows member himself, would donate his skeleton to the ceremony, but they would still have a string on the jaw so he could talk to you during your initiation ritual. Yeah, this is the funeral parlor here. Now apparently this coffin is from India, and this is a piece of art by Juan Cabana, who makes Fiji mermaids. I actually own one of his Fiji mermaids, one of the highlights of my personal small oddities collection. But this one is like a beautiful mermaid. Usually makes them a lot more horrifying. Oh, who's down there? And look at these. These are also made by Juan Cabana. You've got a mummy there, and then a vampire that's been staked. Yikes. And there's the funeral hair wreath. This is all made of someone's hair after they pass away as a way to remember them. Yeah, this wall here covered in goats. And there's a couple of horses. Up there. Oh, look at this human skull with those shiny gold teeth. There's actually a ton of skulls here. You can see some of these with some wear and tear. See, this is someone who lost their teeth over the course of their life. These are children's skulls. Oh, there is a cage of children hanging from the ceiling of the museum.
That's where we get the skulls from.
Oh, is that where the skulls come from? I was wondering. This is interesting. This is apparently a temporary exhibit. This is signs were purchased by Jeremy Gibb, the owner of the museum, during his travels around the United States. So apparently he would purchase these signs from homeless people. Apparently give them a replacement sign. But yeah, this is things that people would put on signs. It says, "I bet you can't hit me with a quarter." Yeah, sometimes they go the route of like having a comical sign. You know, some of them just kind of show how sad they are and how desperate. Just need a Monster and a bus pass. I'm assuming that's referring to the Monster energy drink. Now we enter the Hall of America. I mean, look at this here. This is just a full-bodied horse. Actually, a beautiful piece of taxidermy. I love this guy down here. A little two-headed. Seen all the two-headed cows here. This is a two-headed cow boy, I guess, as you call it. Now this is a rocking horse with real horse skin. So they used a real horse to make a rocking horse. So you'd ride this as a kid. This would be a Victorian kid would be riding on this. And wow. I was explaining, I completely forgot about this, but there's a character called the Skin Horse in the Velveteen Rabbit. So that would have been a horse made out of a horse. Wow. I think we mentioned earlier, this is Shaquille O'Neal's Watusi cattle up here on the wall. Lots of these other mounts have like strange and unusual racks.
There's one more little...
Oh, there's a little dog right there?
This guy's... He's hurry back.
Yeah, but this cat apparently was at the Roy Rogers Museum. Of course, that closed down quite a while back. And I was on a search for Trigger the horse, who was also taxidermy there. And I finally found Trigger. He's at the John Wayne Museum in Fort Worth. But this, I guess, one of Trigger's friends from the old museum. Oh, look at over here. Down in the spittoon, there's actually a little rat or mouse down in there. Don't spit on him. So here's the gift shop. Got the furry bones. Oh, look at these old vintage animatronic Halloween figures. Yeah, it looks like they got a lot of Halloween stuff in stock currently. You can buy some of that chalkware, that carnival chalkware, or maybe the paper mache monster here. This is artwork from Pickled Punks. Does the sideshow banners, the cutesy sideshow banners. Oh yes, they even have some axolotls here in the gift shop. You never know when a kid might wander in, and you know, kids, they gotta have their axolotls. Yeah, all sorts of amazing art. Different artists here sold in the gift shop. Check out this iguana creature. Oh, you got the Ronald McDonald Ouija board, the mixed spirit board. That's really cool. You got Ronald McDonald as some sort of cult leader, and you got the old Chicken McNugget toys that used to be in the Happy Meals. Oh yeah, that's like a funeral shoe.
Right, exactly. So you can put it on.
It's only $60 for. I might buy those. I'll definitely need them for my funeral. Oh, these are Silver Scream masks. These are actually made by my friend Shane Morton, who does special effects here in Atlanta. Very distinct style. I almost knew it was him before I read it. And of course, you can leave with some of your own oddities here. We have the wet specimens. A little skeleton there, some bones. Take home a kidney stone. I mean, one of these kidney stones. You don't want one of these in your actual kidneys. You could take home a spooky doll.
Conveniently displayed in a child's coffin.
Oh, that is a child's coffin. Yeah. I really love these. Look at that. It's like a two-headed animals, but like in a cutesy style. You can also get a bird or a rat on a plate. I love these. Oh yeah, this is a Juan Cabana Fiji mermaid. You take that home for $1,200. That's how that. See, this is more of what the mermaids usually look like. The more ghoulish, like this. This is a vegan jackalope. I mean, I guess that means no animals were harmed in the making. And the Jenny Hanover. This is another gaff that you'll see where they modify a stingray to make it look like some sort of demon person. Look at that. This is Zahn Creations Remeni. Oh, and I guess we can get into the Christmas spirit. You can see the taxidermied Rudolph up there. Take home a vampire killing kit because you can never be too safe when it comes to vampires. Gotta take home some taxidermy, the beaver here. Some different pieces of art. This is made by the owner, Jeremy. You can even take home your own Bambi here. The casket full of jackalopes. You can buy the casket too. Is only $400, but I guess the jackalopes you have to buy them separately. And they do have some of the vintage Halloween decorations for sale. This vending machine actually vend doll parts?
It does not.
It does not.
It will eventually, I think, be set up so that it will vend small oddities, but we have not gotten there yet.
Don't have the technology quite yet.
No.
Oh, look at this velvet clown here. So if you can only go to one Museum of Oddities this year, I would probably recommend coming here to the Oddities Museum here in Atlanta. This little hidden gem here. I showed you guys a lot of stuff. There's so much, just different layers of oddities, strange things, strange, unusual bits and pieces. I could probably spend another 2 or 3 hours here just walking around and looking at what they have. And they may be going to a larger space because apparently this is a very small sampling of the actual collection. So I do not miss out. I think it was $10 to get in, which is an absolute bargain. I highly recommend. Come on here to the Oddities Museum and tell them that the Carpetbagger sent you. And we came over here to H Mart to grab a little bit of lunch. It looks like a lot of good options in here. Have the Korean corn dogs, the K dog. Oh yeah, look at these Korean dogs. I guess that's half cheese, half dog. You can see little dog tentacles sticking out. We got hot Cheetos or Fruity Pebbles. A Beijing house, they actually sell the cookies from Squid Game. It's the umbrella, the hard one. So what, you got the Korean corn dog.
The potato dog. So it has
the potato dog.
Cubes of potato.
Okay, so those are potatoes. I thought they were pineapples.
No, little cubes of potato. So you get a little French fry effect.
What's inside? Is there a wiener inside?
Yeah, yep. And that's the cheesy mustard.
Cheese mustard. Wow.
And I got powdered sugar on it.
Wait, why is there
an option?
Wait, why is there powdered sugar on it?
Because it's delicious that way.
Potato mustard and powdered sugar?
Exactly, yes.
It's acquired taste. How is it? Thumbs up. Oh yeah, see there's a real hot dog in there. Usually when I see these at the fairs, they just have the cheese inside, but you got a lot of variety here of what you can get.
It's basically like fried dough, sort of.
Like fried dough with a hot dog in the middle? It's kind of like a corn dog on steroids.
Yeah, exactly. But the potatoes, it's like a built-in French fry. Like, how could you not, you know?
I got these Squid Games cookies. I got the umbrella because it's the most challenging. And again, you have to break the design out in the center or someone shoots you in the head. Okay. I think his strategy in the show was to lick it until it got thin enough to break.
Oh, you lucked out.
I almost lost right there. I think that literally is just sugar. Woo-wee.
It's like fondant or something.
I don't know. Oh, let's see. This may not be so hard after all. Gun to my head. Oh.
Phew.
Okay. So nerve-wracking. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's a bullet in the back of the head right there. Also got a little Mongolian beef. That actually sounded really good. What's that? Very good. Very tender. All right, we obtained Clean Plate Club. Did you eat all your?
I did.
There's one little bite of wiener you didn't get.
Yeah.
I did grab some of this Hello Kitty toilet paper here. I knew Jen would be disappointed if I didn't pick some up. Oh, these shirts here are interesting. Look at this. Yeah, the end. It says, "I will appear as the main character at the end," which is very sloppy because the sloppy ending will become perfect, thanks to me. All right, so I got back to my car just in time for the rain to start pouring. It's been a rainy week here in the South. Did get the Hello Kitty toilet paper. I hope Jen enjoys wiping her butt with this. But I want to give a huge thank you to Bob for being my tour guide at the Oddities Museum. A big thank you to Jeremy and the rest of the Rainy Day Revival family for allowing me to film. They normally don't allow photos and filming, so thank you so much for giving me giving me that privilege, and it truly was a privilege because, man, I love the Oddities Museum here. And they were telling me they do it. They saw the vintage Halloween event, so they kind of have a rotating exhibit, some new stuff, some local artists coming soon to that space. And apparently the collection does change quite a bit. They rotate things in, rotate things out of the main collection. Like I said, the actual collection is unbelievably enormous, and this is just a select sample of that collection. And again, I couldn't possibly show everything in the museum. There's just so much cool stuff. Just absolute oddities overload. So highly recommended. I highly recommend you check this out if you're in the Atlanta area. Make this one of your top spots. But thank you so much for joining me today, exploring the weird and strange world of the Oddities Museum. Your rainy day revival, and it is a rainy day, so that kind of all flows together. If you like these videos, consider subscribing. If you're new here, what I do is I travel the 50 United States, filming roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, other fun random stuff. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also in the souvenir shop, we have motel keep fobs, enamel pins, press pennies, other fun stuff. Doing personalized messages on Cameo if you'd like to receive a message from me or to send a message from me to a friend or a family member for any occasion. You can do that on Cameo. All those links down in the description, and all those things help to keep this two-headed train on the track, this two-headed boat on the water, and this Cyclops dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.